There are thousands of videos on social media of people having near misses with death or a lamp pole while engrossed in their smartphones. If there ever was the start of a zombie apocalypse, this would be it. Techno zombies are lost in a virtual world that only exists on a giant server farm. The people in these videos are a real-world example of a problem that many of us have, not with the technology that can sometimes rule our lives, but a mindset of not being present in the moment. Welcome to Relentless Man. In this video today, we are going to show you how to be and live in the present. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Please share our channel and look out for our up-and-coming videos. The majority of us have a propensity to either live in the present or in the past. How frequently do you find yourself thinking about what took place the day before, or what you fear could take place the next day? Are you prone to forgetting things or not completing tasks because you try to juggle too many things at once? Do you spend time thinking about the past and attempting to figure out what exactly went wrong or how you might have changed the outcome? In what way does this impact your life and the way you feel about yourself? New research conducted by psychologists have found that frequent users of mobile technology and the internet are more likely to experience these types of cognitive failures. These types of cognitive failures show up as forgetfulness, lack of focus, and not being aware of what's going on around them. Our minds and consciousness are the most advanced computers ever made. However, just as being too dependent on technology can lead to mistakes in thinking, so can not being fully present in the here and now. The process of developing one's sense of self and coming to terms with one's spirituality should include training oneself to focus on the here and now. You may find the piece of advice to be in the now, or some version of it, in a great number of articles, books, and videos. Many of the challenges that people face in life are believed to have answers by practicing living in the here and now. This might entail healing our emotional scars, releasing our creative potential, improving the quality of our interpersonal connections, or letting go of our tension and stress. Most problems, it is believed, may be solved simply by paying more attention to the present. The how-to part, on the other hand, is often omitted. You are only instructed to be present, and that is the end of it, because the gurus expect that you already know the how-to. There is no need for any more teaching. Well, no. If it were that simple, all of us would be doing it right now. What does it mean to live in the present? Being present does not require you to remove all thoughts from your head in order to achieve this state. It involves giving one's whole attention to the activity at hand so that one is not aware of the passage of time. Because you are so intently engaged in whatever you are doing at the time, you do not even realize that the minute hand on the clock is passing while you are living in the now. To experience the here and now, you need to not be motionless and silent like a meditating monk. A common mistake that a lot of people make is the assumption that the only way to enter the present moment is through hobbies like meditation or other quiet pursuits. Yes, the activity on which you focus may be your breathing or observation of the natural world around you, but it could also be a variety of other things. The idea that you cannot think about the past or the future while you are trying to be present is another common misconception. Actually, if the activity that you are concentrating on involves reflecting on previous experiences in order to formulate strategies for dealing with future ones, then you are being present. Is there a way to learn how to live in the present? Of course there is. And as with all Relentless Man videos, we have some tips to live your best life possible. Here are 5 ways to help you on your quest and 3 things you should not do when trying to live in the present. The do's. Number 1. Immerse yourself in a flow state. Be like water making its way through the cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, and it becomes the bottle. You put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Bruce Lee. There are a variety of ways to live in the present. Focused concentration is the unifying theme. When you devote your complete concentration to anything, you generate a feeling of flow. Flow is a mental state in which your mind consists of an uninterrupted succession of either thought-focused or thought-free moments. Targeted ideas are those that directly connect to the current task, provided there is one. For instance, whether you play a competitive sport or a musical instrument, you are intently concentrating on these activities. You may be contemplating, planning, or scheming, but it is geared toward what you are doing. The majority of individuals imagine a state of non-thought when they consider living in the present. The goal is to focus your thoughts on the present only. An author is in a state of flow when they are immersed in their imagination while writing their next book. A carpenter has achieved a state of flow by meticulously measuring and shaping wood into the desired shape. A baker, effortlessly creating the perfect croissant, is in a state of flow when nothing but the now matters. A skillful Buddhist nun is in the flow while meditating to the sound of a singing bowl. Each person lives in the present in their own way. Number 2. Stop thinking or preparing for the next moment. To be in the present in this moment, it is necessary to ignore the next. People often spend so much time thinking about the next moment that they forget to enjoy the one they are already in. They do not give the present their whole attention since they are preoccupied with the near future. They ask themselves, what should I do next? They do not like to be surprised by future events, yet the things they stress about are often so small that they are unworthy of consideration. You cannot change the future unless you are present in the present. Number 3. Release the reins. To master living in the present, you must relinquish your need for absolute control over your life. Yes, you will have some power over events, and you will be able to mold your own present and future, but there will also be many things over which you will have no influence. You have two options. You can either reject these things and exert your will over them, or you can accept their existence. The former takes you from the present, whilst the latter keeps you present. Resisting events that are beyond your control demands you to engage in a pointless thought process. You may attempt to acquire control, which is fruitless, or you may deplore the situation and get frustrated. By releasing your grasp and allowing things beyond your control to be as they are, you do not construct mental barriers to the present. Number 4. Avoid multitasking. Although it may seem more productive to multitask and focus on numerous things at once, continually juggling multiple projects makes it difficult to be in the moment. Be conscious of how much more productive you are when you devote your complete concentration to a job, despite the fact that it may first appear overwhelming. Compare this to attempting to cram multiple projects into a short period of time, or devoting 50% of your energy to 3 separate projects. Give whatever you are working on your undivided attention. When you find yourself thinking about other things or checking your phone because you do not feel like completing the current activity, pause and redirect your attention to the job at hand. Number 5. Surround yourself with positive people who inspire you. Spending time with individuals who make you feel happy and fulfilled is an excellent way to live in the present. If you surround yourself with happy, supportive individuals, your own optimism and happiness will improve. In turn, this will help you concentrate on the positive aspects of the present rather than concentrating on the past or future. The don'ts. Number 1. Don't intellectualize living in the present. The more you attempt to intellectualize the current moment, the more you will evade it. Remember that the present is not found in your thinking, but in the actions you undertake. You should also avoid attempting to quantify your awareness or presence at any given time. As soon as you begin to consider how well you are doing, you have lost the present. Number 2. No time limits. You may believe that living in the present is something you must do for an extended period of time, but you don't. The present is the eternal moment. If you can only find it for 10 seconds at a time, those 10 seconds are better than nothing. It may be preferable to remain in the present for as long as possible, but do not overlook the good impact a brief time may have. Don't be hard on yourself if you can only stay in the present for short periods of time. Number 3. It is not a comprehensive problem solver. When your mind is free of worry, you may experience more peace, but this tranquility is not a universal answer to the issues you face. Getting lost in the present moment may be good for your mental health, but you shouldn't do it to avoid dealing with your problems. You'll find that taking action to solve a problem can be a way to get back into the present. Worrying and overthinking about a situation are what really keeps us from being in the moment. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Future cares have future cures, and we must mind today. Sophocles. Living in the present entails appreciating where you are, what you are doing, and who you are with. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, make an effort to appreciate each moment as it passes. Be grateful for the present. It is where you are now. Thank you for watching Relentless Man. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Please share our channel and look out for our up-and-coming videos. Until next time.